Wagwan, Wagwan Collective. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. Just want to get right into the message, Collective. The noise in the background you're hearing, I'm just doodling. That gets my creative juices flowing. Maybe you're looking into, Collective, I'm channeling right now, into finding things that get your creative spark back, or just get you in a creative space or mood. I want to get right into my dream channelings and then a song channeling I heard today, but I've heard this possibly maybe a week or two ago, and it came back today. I said okay, and then I've seen some signs and synchronicities and just things that's been going on throughout my day. Okay, I'm a channeler, so if you're new, I pretty much talk about my dreams and downloads, my channelings I get within the hour, within the day, within a night, within years, within a month. I speak based on how I feel and, led to share my information. Okay, I'm an intunitive also person, a intunitive reader, so my channelings and what I share with you is from my thoughts, but also again from my higher self. So when I'm speaking to you, Collective, speaking to your higher self, I expose. Okay, my channel is also about awakening your consciousness and awareness, but also expose in truth, and it's all done in love. Confirmation. Let's get into it. So, Collective, I was hearing a song, Quiet on the Creek. Quiet on the Creek is what I kept hearing today. But I heard this a week or two ago. And I'll express a little bit more what I think about that from my interpretation. There's so many out there. But I just want to credit the person. Someone's name starts with S. Their name is Saucy Santana. Someone's names could be Santana. I don't know why I thought of the South. Okay, like Alabama, Georgia, some type of energy like that, and in other states. Someone could be saucy. Anyway, spicy. Maybe my message will be spicy and saucy today, Collective. But yeah, I was hearing quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek is what I kept hearing today. And every time I hear that, I chuckle because it has so many interpretations. Like, I'm sure to you, Collective, you can relate to it and you can interpret it in your own way. And you probably will laugh in your own way. But, yeah. Collective, I feel like energies wanted to shut me up, okay? And of course I have been quiet on the creek with myself, okay? Personally, again, you could be experiencing monitoring energies, possibly projections. Do realize, Collective, when you receive projections, and I always say this out loud and to myself as well as to the energies, projections just make you stronger. What don't kill you will make you stronger. Projections is just elevating you to be even more quiet on the creek, or to expose mother lovers. This could be involving a mother, Collective. I could be talking about a mother figure, or just someone that carries themselves in a motherly energy. You could be also a mother, Collective, I'm referring to. Okay, take this message if it pertains to you or relates to you. Let it resonate. If it doesn't, still let it heal you. And I haven't said this in a while, but to all that's watching my channel, young and old, new and brand new and also loyal that's been on my channel or just recently joined, tread lightly. 18 or older. Collective. So if you have been quiet, you've been all to yourself, you've been about your business, you've been staying in your lanes, roots on the ground, your feet on the ground, your head down, you're just moving forward, collective, you're being quiet on a creek. That's fine. But you're going to have always people that want to be nosy, want to see what you're doing. Reason why I said that is because I had a dream maybe 2 weeks ago or a week ago. Okay, I'm going into my dream. I saw ex-family. I was like over someone's house. It was like an ex-family's house. And I don't know if I was living there, visiting, but I felt like I was in my own space. And just the energy came to invade. So you could be experiencing a lot of that energies that want to invade. Okay, and I just remember seeing my ex-family just come over with loads of laundry, and I just felt like the laundry wasn't clean. It was like dirty, and I was looking at them and I was saying, why are y'all coming over here with dirty clothes, or want to come and wash your clothes, or want to come and bring your clothes over here, as if they was trying to move in, or they just wanted to come and wash their clothes, or they was coming to just throw their load and their clothes, as in like energy, and my energy filled in my dreams. So you could have energies wanting you to carry their load, pretty much, collective. My gosh, and you are clearing that bitch or that energies out of your energy or field immediately. You are returning that energy back to the source and senders it came from. Let's hit this bell a little louder. Yes, collective, you're not claiming or calling or even accepting. No take backsies. Kevin Hart. No take backsies. You're not sitting in the back seat. You're not taking no BS from anybody, nobody, ex or current energy, or from people. Collective, I feel you moving quiet on a creek, like you're again minding your business, staying in your lanes, drinking whatever you want to drink, and you're just keeping cool, calm, and collected. These energies that I was feeling a week or two ago, that just came out of nowhere from the projections. You may be feeling projections, collective. Again, it's only making you stronger, and it's elevating you to the next level in these spiritual streets. It's elevating you to learning yourself even deeper. It helps you to dig deep into yourself. It helps you to explore and experiment with your power spiritually as well as physically. Again, we went through a lot of eclipse, so this could have been happening during the eclipse times. Okay, energies don't want to leave or want to be eclipsed. They want to come back and still try to taunt, want to try to just poke at you, touch you, just project, collective. I don't know if you've been feeling energies like that, but it has been heavy because you've been quiet on a creek. You've been to yourself, okay? You're not really showing out or showing up, but when you do show out and show up or speak out, it's a problem. So collective, again, these energies want you to be quiet. These energies want you to continue to be quiet on a creek and not say anything, not do anything, not even be yourself. It's like they want to consume your energy, consume you, and you're refusing to be consumed, collective. Let's hit the bell on that. You're refusing. Now, you're probably a busy person. I don't know your life. Whatever you're doing to keep yourself busy, You could be working a 9 to 5 and just doing things on the side, or you're just working your ass off to keep yourself alive and afloat on these physical and spiritual streets. I commend you. You're on your grind. Okay? For those that are not on their grind and that is projecting, or for those that pretend to be on their grind and doing a 9 to 5, whatever hours you work, and still on the side projecting into that negative shit, into just all types of wickedness and abusing divination. You know what I get from that? Quiet on a creek. I feel like your ancestors and spirit guides is also going to be confirmation, quiet on a creek on these people, place, and things. Asses. I feel like karma is here. I feel like karma is good and bad is here. You know, karma doesn't always have to be bad, but it's like whatever you put out, you're going to receive back. It's like the recent message I left. You can go check that out with the boomerang. It's a boomerang effect. And when I spoke about that, it's like the energies, entities, people projecting didn't like it. They didn't like it. But I'm going to still speak my mind, and I'm going to expose what needs to be told. And I'm going to speak my truth. Whether energies, entities, or people projecting like it or not. I keep it real on my channel. That's how I am. And I'm going to continue to be authentic by channeling and just sharing what I need to share with you, collective. I'm a different kind of light worker. Okay? I'm not always love all the time. I'm of justice. I speak of truth. I give it to you straight, collective. Straight! Right? And it seems like it is triggering people's demonic energies that lives within them. It triggers their souls. The bottom pitless souls that's in them, that they done worked with, co-signed with. They have signed their life over with in blood. They done sold their souls. Grays can be significant as in the color. I've been like feeling that color lately. And also that could be representing the higher realms, celestial realms of the grays. Ooh, let me get that deck too. I am going to pull out some tarot in a bit. But you know what I saw coming home, collective? Today is the 18th of August. I saw a symbol, synchronicity. This is my second time seeing this. But I saw it on a car, and I've been seeing number synchronicities too. Right after I saw 777, I saw a person like in the woods, and it showed a spaceship above that person, and they were like in the middle of the spaceship in the woods. So I don't know, collective, you may come into, if you believe it and you feel it, you may come into contact with some higher realms, higher beings. People call them aliens. I call them the celestial family, celestial realms. They may be coming in contact with you. They may be coming to talk to you, deliver a message. They may be coming to, and this is for the people I'm speaking to, my collective, that believe but also is tapped in, okay? That is tapped in and know what I'm talking about. I'm like talking in code, but they may be coming. To somebody in the collective. I can relate. Maybe you have had encounters with the celestial realms / aliens. Have you had encounters with the grays? I can relate, collective. So, back to the dirty laundry. Okay. So the energy I felt and was brought to me was people want to give you their problems, have you carry their loads. Have you ever bumped into people all the time? You just walk around and just be yourself, and people all of a sudden feel like they have to pour out themselves to you, express themselves to you, they tell you about their problems or just what's going on. And I said to myself today, I said, why do people, and like I said, you possibly are like really tapping into yourself before I get into what I was about to say, and you're just really diving deep, like you're going into the rabbit hole about yourself, collective, in thought or just in research. But I was saying, why do people always feel comfortable telling me their problems, telling me about just whatever? And it could be a blessing, okay? You could feel some other way about it, but just, I don't know, maybe people feel just so comfortable around you that they could just say anything. And that's what I've been coming encounters with pretty much all my life. It's been that way. But definitely today, I just was like, why do people tell me everything about themselves? And I don't know, you could be feeling like, again, you may call yourself a light worker like myself. You may call yourself a peacemaker, a problem solver, the one that just calms the energy, the one that just cleanse and clear, possibly, the room within, the energy within a room. Okay, that's just for example. Or just people will come to you and say, man, you're so soft-spoken, you're just so calm. I get a calm, just energy from you. You're a cool vibe type of energy. I don't know. Everybody that's listening may not carry that energy. Whoa. May not carry that energy. Okay, take it how it applies. But that's what I was saying today. And again, my dreams I had previously, I was like, I am not the one or the two that's going to be carrying people's loads. Now, you know, in the Bible, that's what Jesus did. Okay? Whether you believe if Jesus was a he or a her, okay, that may go over people's head. Anyway, that's what he portrays in the Bible. He carries and takes people's problems and load. And I was like, you know, you could be feeling like, I'm not saying you're feeling like you're a god or a goddess. Maybe you are a collective from a past life. But you just, you know, the hat that wears you just wear heavy, or you carry on a lot of, you take on a lot of things, collective. Energy-wise is at that. So that's also encouragement to smudge and cleanse and at your energy, because you're probably surrounded around a lot of people. But like, you know, healers, light workers, I'm speaking to shamans, Reiki healers, just whatever you call yourself, a sage, whatever you call yourself. You know, we take on empaths, we take on a lot of energies that is not even ours, you know, and, you know, with God, aka Ra, Yeshua, whatever you call your higher source, they take on a lot of energy, a lot of consciousness, a lot of problems, burdens, a lot of the world. You know what I mean? Energy. I'm talking about energy. So, again, within my dream, that energy wanted me to feel some type of way and just take on problems and loads. And this is probably how you felt when you was younger. You didn't know within confirmation, within your family dynamic, that you was the sage, or you didn't know those terms at the time. You was the light worker, you was a peacemaker, you was just different. You wasn't regular like everybody else. You was just different, and people look at you weird, probably called you weird. They called you a lot of names, collective. In your past, possibly in relationships or connections you were in. Your partner, eventually as you faded off, you started to ascend and just grow within yourself. They called you weird. I don't know. Other names as well, beyond the Bible. As in just cursing you, and I'm sure you're at this point, collective. Bear with me. My message is everywhere because I'm channeling. This is how I feel the energy is at this time, delivering this message. You're done. You're done taking on people's burdens. You're done carrying people's loads, collective. And you are making your burdens light and your load light, way light, by giving it to the higher realms to take care of, / the celestial realms. I feel like you're possibly being watched by the higher realms. Okay, I know I am. And I just feel like they are watching and taking notes. Again, visitation may occur. I don't know when, but with the higher realms. But I just feel like they're coming in to be a sage. They're coming in to protect. They're coming in to really, really assist, especially if you're asking and calling on higher realms to help you with any situation or matters. That's encouragement. But I don't know. You may feel like you just have an important role to play in this world within your life. It's beyond the 9 to 5. You could be doing certain things on social media. You could have some side hustles. Or you're looking into getting into some side hustles. You're being quiet on the creek. Yes, collective. And you're just really, really exploring and observing yourself and just seeing what, other things you can incorporate to better yourself in your life. And energies, entities, the matrix, forces, people projecting, all working in tandem. They're trying to really lower your frequency because you're being quiet on the creek. Really trying to distract you. Really trying to overload you with their dirty or dirty laundry. I don't think so, collective. This picture in the background definitely stuck out to me. Wolves can be significant. Wolves can be maybe your spirit animal. Maybe you've seen wolves in real life, or a wolf in your dreams. I'm telling you, when you are trying to do something good, the energies, dark forces, entities, and projections, it triggers them so bad that they want to use what you're sharing and doing for good badly. You know what I mean? In a bad way. And that's not the energy you want to feel, the energy you want to be in, the energy and frequency you want to be at, or to be even bothered with. And when you ignore, when you return that energy back, when you stand your ground and stand in your power, when you do these cord cuttings and cleansing your energy, they don't like it. When you demand and command, you know what I mean, your boundaries, you're setting boundaries. In the physical or spiritual, these energies don't like it. People don't like it. When you're setting and sending that signal of setting boundaries and standing your ground. They don't like it. Okay? And then they look at you as if you have a problem or something's wrong with you, when you are seeing that they're the main problem. Okay? And collective, you have removed yourself from the forces, energies, entities, and people, places, and things. But they want to look at you as the problem. Anyway, when they are the main suspect, the main culprits, for you to push yourself away and set your boundaries. Anyway, collective. What I was saying was, when you set your boundaries and you move forward, however you're doing it, walking, skipping, hopping, singing, toodaloo, running, okay, with your feet planted on the ground, you're rooted, okay? People are going to have chips on their shoulders. They're going to have something, against you, beef against you, because you see through the bullshit. You see who they are, how they are. And I feel like also from my dream interpretation that I'm exposing truth. I'm exposing people's dirty laundry. That's another way that I interpret that energy, that dream. They don't like their laundry to be exposed. They don't like me to be speaking. I could have ex-family watching my channel. Of course, they're not going to tell me, but I know I do, and I don't care. They can watch, and I can give them something to watch or talk about. I don't care. Okay? Collective, I feel like you're in this energy of you don't care. I really feel like, and I had this talk with my daughter, you're on another timeline, is what I'm feeling, or you're stepping into, or the energies or entities, forces, people projecting, don't want you to step into, because it's getting lighter for you. The load is being removed. Just things is not feeling so heavy on you anymore. You are forgiving and moving forward. Although you're not forgetting, but at the same time, it eventually, when you move to another timeline, you eventually forget as you forgive, because you know the saying where they say, I forgive, but I won't forget. That still holds you back. Now, my thing is, interpret however that, or, however you feel what I'm about to say may be confrontational. My gosh. But, let me slow down. Collective. Yeah, you don't forget because of how they make you feel, because then it won't push you back into that people pleasing, type of energy, letting people walk all over you. You're not setting boundaries, not knowing your worth. So yeah, it's reminding you not to forget. But really, I feel like when you do really forgive, you do forget, because you're moving on and forward in a new timeline, a new energy with a new life. And when you see past people, it's like the energy is just split. It's like you feel static, or I don't know how you feel when you see people from the past or present. You let go, you completely let go, and you just move on about your life. But it's just an energy they carry, a dark force or shadow or energy, static, just friction that they carry. When they see you or you see them, it's like, don't touch me type of energy. I swear, collective. Whoa. Like, do not touch me type of energy. I don't want to be associated with you, seen by you. I don't even want you around my spot, my space, my energy and aura. And it's just a dirty energy that the old timeline carries. It's a somber, just daunting, taunting, haunting, gray, like dark, just drawn out, trauma bonding, gaslighting, fucking energy that you are moving out of and away from, or getting out of. You're getting out of that funky ass energy, collective. And the people of the old timeline don't understand. They think you weird. They think you strange. They think that you are stranger than fiction. Like you just, you're just a light, you know what I mean? And they can't see. Because collective, again, you're moving on and moving forward. and it's brightening and lightening your load. This may not pertain to everybody. Everyone's on different frequency, timelines, journeys, personally. Okay, so if you can relate, you can relate. But for those that are understanding what I'm saying, I'm open up your consciousness and awareness. You're done going tit for tat, going back and forth, expressing and explaining yourself. If people don't get it or get hip to it or they don't understand, they're going to get left. They're just going to get lost in this and Santa, what is it? Santa sauce or sauce Santana's quiet on a creep type of energy as you're moving forward. They're going to just get lost in the sauce collective because, or just lost in their own frequency and energy and in their own lane because, again, you're moving quiet or loudly, however you're moving, but you're moving forward. These energies cannot continuously hold you back energetically, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. They cannot. I feel like higher realms is coming down again to sage and to clear and to keep you moving forward as well. Collective. Amen to that. Or amen Ra. Or Yeshua, whoever you serve for your highest good. Amen Ra. My gosh, collective. That's crazy. The symbolism that I saw. And I was like, okay, something's going down. Something's going down in the astral realms. That's a new saying. You heard that first. Something's going down in the astral. Something's going down in the spiritual realms, collective. Of course, and again, you could be feeling that energy of past people wanting to come back and want to express or explain. Keep that insane and membrane energy and forces that comes with you, entities that come with you. The energy that comes with you in your own lane. My gosh, collective. Because they are insane in the membrane. You may have people coming to you saying, I've changed now. I've turned over a new leaf now. I'm into some type of religion or spirituality now. Okay, kudos to you, collective, or to whoever is saying that to you. You're saying kudos to you in your life. But don't try to convert me. Don't try to tell me what to do. Because they change. Kudos to you and their life, whatever they're doing. Okay? But don't try to gaslight or love bomb me into converting or into forgetting. Again, you forgive, for yourself. You forgive to heal yourself. But again, the people, past places and things that may come encounters with you to want to make amends, they will not get what energy and frequency and lane that you're currently on or you're moving towards. And they will want to continuously bring up some past and old wounds to trauma bond with you. Don't fall for it. Tell them to have a nice life. You're not converting into anything you don't feel comfortable converting into. You're not going to be forced to do it, gaslighted, love bomb into doing it. You're not going to be forced into anything without your consent, without feeling safe, without feeling like there's trust that was earned, without any type of, again, information, without any type of consent from you, collective, and without boundaries being set. And they respect your boundaries. If people can't respect your boundaries on your life, path and journey and just what you're doing right now, they're going to get left, get lost or get left, collective. My gosh. Get with the program or get with you and however you're flowing and moving, or get left. I'm telling you, collective, people don't have to understand and you don't have to explain a lot. You don't. Because people's not going to understand the frequency and level you're on moving forward. They're just going to have to watch. My gosh, collective, I'm throwing gems out here right now because it's the energy I'm feeling. This is the energy I'm feeling right now. Okay? I feel like you're stepping into another, just maybe you're stepping and accelerating, ascending, and you're stepping on another level, collective. It's going to blow people's minds. And people get scared when they don't understand. People get jealous when they don't understand. Another saying that I heard, not heard, but I seen, it was on a hat. It was saying, I think it said, I love haters. And again, when you have haters that just, they become your motivators. They become fans eventually, but they motivate you. You should have them motivate you. They definitely motivate me, collective. And again, you could be doing things in your own way, in your own lane, on your own terms. Okay? I'm just, doodling right now to calm myself down. But this is the energy I was feeling and just conversations I've been having, and this is what you're hearing, collective. My gosh. And just my dreams and downloads, like, I was just like, what the heck are they doing here in my own house? And this could be not physically. Again, this is pertaining to possibly spiritually, collective. Okay? And they just came in walking with their loads like they owned my house. You know what I mean? They own the space. Anubis could be significant. Ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses, deities could be significant. Definitely Anubis is sticking out to me looking at this background page on my screen here that I'm displaying to you. He protects the dead. He also protects orphans and just energies that felt abandoned, like young. Okay, you could have been feeling abandoned when you was young. I really feel like he's in the building right now. Maybe that could be attracting you. Ancient gods and goddesses. You could have that in your bloodline. My gosh. Let me go ahead and use that deck too. I'm going to pull out my Zodiac deck I created. I'm still working on, of ancient gods and goddesses. Because usually you hear someone talk about the Chinese Zodiac decks, but you heard it first. I'm pulling out the ancient Zodiac deck. Hold on right quick. As a kid, collective, you probably did a lot of things to keep yourself sane and calm from you snapping, really becoming weird, or like they was projecting, people placing things in family that supposedly cared and was supposed to protect you. They was projecting that you was just different. But they say you was weird, or they said other cruel things to you to belittle your esteem and your worth. Been there, collective. My thing is, you possibly doodled a lot, drew. You just found some creative things that you're incorporating right now. You're tapping into, again, it's coming back to you, just what you've done to calm yourself down. You get into your creative energy or bag when you're feeling overwhelmed, possibly, collective. Okay? And I'm not saying I'm overwhelmed. I'm just into creating energy right now. And this is the energy or entities people don't want you to be in. They don't want you to be in your creative element, or state. And again, with the projections that you're feeling, you could be feeling, can't explain or express it. You can't believe it's butter type of energy from just everything that's being, done or sent to you. You just can't believe it. But believe it. Spiritual realm exists and it is real. And again, people are in their bag of emotions. Okay? They don't know how to express it because they fear what they don't know. But they're about to experience something. Since they want to project, they're going to definitely be feared by your ancestors and spirit guides, and possibly by the higher celestial realms. Okay? They're going to be dealt with as you continue, again, having your feet on the ground, roots in the ground, head down. Okay? Passion. You're building and creating, or you're getting back that passion that runs deep. Having inspiration, heavy dreams in your sleep. You're, my gosh, collective, you're continuously moving forward and running and moving in your own way. Freely. Care freely, collective. No pressure. Okay? My gosh. So the decks that was calling out to me, I'm trying to think, did I have any other things to say? You could have been seeing 411, 144. I could be speaking to the chosen ones, black sheeps. This picture also reminds me of that, like the sheep and the wolf. Yeah, you're realizing people that are the wolves in sheep clothing. You could have been seeing 711, 777. Again, 808. 1111, collective. And you know what that means. You manifesting, opening up portals. It also can mean in regards to a connection, special connection that you could be feeling or is coming through, or that is and that was and now has been replaced, possibly, for something else new to come through, collective. Someone else new. Someone ancient, possibly. This could be some ancient beef that you could possibly have went through or going through in regards to the projections and the energies and entities you could be facing. I'm speaking openly about this because I have nothing to hide. Okay? There's no shame in my game when I'm talking about this type of energy, force, just the experiences, collective. Okay? I keep it 100 with y'all. So I'm going to talk about it all. Okay? You are putting energies, entities, people of the past or present on blast. You're exposing their ass because you're not the one or the two. You're tired. You're not the one or the two. And you're moving forward, doing you, collective. I'm rhyming here. So, pretty much enjoy the journey. Enjoy this train we call life. I'm telling you, it's a spiritual thing because I've said this in past videos. Chadwick, okay, he played the Black Panther. I told you on one of my videos, I don't remember which one it was, but I saw him on a train. I'm telling you, this spiritual train is real, especially if you believe it. And it's about you know how the train goes and it moves, and it's like a frequency, it's an energy. That's what I feel when I express and say that. Join this energy, this train we call life, because, and ride and enjoy the journey. Enjoy it in the physical. If you are taking that type of transportation to travel, possibly that's in the mess for someone, but it's a spiritual thing. When you see an energy switch and moves, it's like a train. It's like a shooting star. It's like it moves. So that's why I always say that, collective. It is so true. It's so real. You could be seeing energy like that in your dreams or in just in plain sight, collective. So you could be, again, getting upgrades. You really could be ascending, collective. Stay grounded. Try to keep grounded. My gosh. This other song I was hearing is called Running. This is where I got this picture from that attracted me. His name is, let me look it up. The artist's name is called Tula Wolf. His voice is so serene, it's beautiful, and his song is very deep. It'll get you in the mood. So check out that song. I'll have that down below. But again, keep your feet on the ground, collective. I mean, because, gravity, you need the gravity, you need the balance to be up and down, but try to stay grounded due to everything that you're feeling and experiencing or going through. You probably can't explain. You're probably afraid to explain. Definitely, I'm one of them. There's many out there that will understand. I know I expressed in the beginning, why do people say and tell me a lot of things? It's because I can relate. That's what it comes down to. And again, you probably carry that energy, that spirit to relating, and just, just it's a universal type of consciousness and awareness you may have, collective, or energy you carry. Okay. But yeah, if anybody's feeling some type of way, spiritually going through some things, my email's down below. I'll have that information there. If you're having dreams that you would like to explain, that you can't put your finger on it or you don't understand, I do personal readings on dream interpretation and also palm readings. That information be down below. So we're going to go ahead. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much, collective, for listening to my channelings, collective. Another thing before I get into my tarot for the bonus, I was eating popcorn and I was like, whoa, this is definitely a message. So again, keep your feet planted on earth. The popcorn I was eating, the name starts with B. Someone's name start with that or a Q. It's showing pigs. So these energies, these past energies, again, they're sniffing. They're sniffing out, okay? They carry entities that like to sniff pure energies. They like to sniff out, okay? Sniff out. They like to squeal out. They like to just be a snake. But it's literally showing pigs here digging through the holes or trying to get through to the ant holes or whatever holes that they're looking through on this bag, this popcorn bag of mine. But it's also showing a tree rooted in the ground with the birds. So you could be seeing blue birds. That could be ancestor messages or just ancestors watching over you or just trying to deliver a message to you. But it's showing men underground digging. So again, these energies, again, from them being pigs to being monitoring spirit or energies they carry, they're digging, they're snooping, they're trying to get to, they're trying to get to your soul. They're trying to get to what you know. They're trying to get to demolishing you energetically or physically by digging, snooping. They're trying to wear you out. They're trying to get you all up in your energy and feelings and emotions, keeping your frequency down, and again, wear you out. But you keep on running and have that resilience and endurance, like this wolf you're seeing in the background of my picture. Yeah, they throwing salt. It's showing a salt shaker here. They're nothing but worms. These energies are nothing but worms. Or they're playing possum. Showing a possum here under the ground, or like a rat mole. They're rats. They're pretty much playing possum, and they're throwing salt. But again, you're going to continue digging, making your tunnel, your pathway. You're paving your pathway to where you want to go, to what you want to be, to what you want to do. Continue to stay grounded and keep your focus, collective. They're probably saying you're high. I'm seeing mushrooms, or they're high, or they're taking some kind of substance to tap in, to monitor, to watch. They could be doing mirror magic. All kinds of wickedness again. They're going to fall down the hole. These piggies that's squilling and just sniffing and whatever they are that I mentioned animal-wise, they're going to fall down the hole. I saw a message in a bottle, so I do have fortune things that I will be just shaking to get a message. Okay, so that was a sign for me to pull that out. And then, yeah, I'm spilling tea. I'm reading it from my jar. Enjoy the journey. So I did grab, or I will grab a message from my cup here, okay, in regards to spilling the tea, but also to encourage my collective at the end and to enjoy this train we call life. Enjoy the journey with me, okay? And I just appreciate everybody that is still with me, and let me be on your journey as well together. Collective, continue digging and moving forward, because you're going to come into, again, a message in a bottle. You're going to come into a message from Mother Gaia, higher realms, okay? You may come into a treasure chest. You may come into some type of wealth or abundance in many ways. It doesn't just come in just money. It comes in many ways. But it's showing a treasure chest. It's showing something that is buried. I feel like possibly ex-family, present family, they have something of yours that they're refusing to give. But again, ancestors and spirit guides is going to reveal. It's going to be made known. Confirmation, collective. It's going to be made known. It's going to be made known maybe amongst the stream, media stream, news. It's going to be spread around like wildfire. Okay? Whatever is being held against you, or just anything of yours that is being held, what is for you won't pass you by, won't pass. I was about to say pass away. Somebody may have to, I'm sorry, collective, this is what I'm getting. Someone may have to pass away in order for you to receive, and this message here on this chip bag I've been holding for a while, for you to receive a treasure, for you to receive something maybe energetically or physically, collective. Whoa. I don't wish that upon nobody, but this is the message that I am getting, collective. It's what you're hearing right now. Someone may have to go. I'm sorry. These nasty, negative energies have to be banished some way, somehow. And when people, I just heard someone saying, over my dead body. Okay, that probably will be the way to go. For you to receive what is meant for you to receive by any means necessary, and your ancestors and spirit guides is going to possibly, that's the route that things may have to go, collective, is what I'm saying. Again, I'm not wishing upon nobody, but when people don't want to let you go, want you to be living in peace and happiness and to experience love and happiness, they want to just bring their load upon you, and you to carry their load of their past karma, their past life energy. If this is past life beef, the energies have to go some way or the other. People have to go. Place and things have to go. Possibly you're going to be moving. I don't know, because I keep talking about transportation. Maybe you'll be blessed with some kind of transportation, or the funds to leave, to transport, to move, or people will be moving out of your energy or field, eclipse out of your life, banished, is what I heard. My gosh, collective, I am speaking truth today, tonight, whenever you're hearing this message. I'm just saying things have to exchange have to occur, but for your highest good. And people, place, and things that is of the past, that is of dead weight, they need to go. they need to leave. And if it has to be, again, from that saying I mentioned, that is what's going to occur. Is what you're hearing. It is what you're hearing, collective. That was my message and channeling. I know that was deep, but to all, you know, if it resonate. Let it heal you, but still let it go and let it flow. But still, again, let it heal you. I'm going to use my tell it like it is. This is the energy I was feeling. I'm using my tell like it is deck, ancestors and spirit guides. Do we have a message for the collective in regards to what I just shared? This is, these energies carry incubus and succubus energies. This also could be coming from a fallen angels. My gosh, this is what came out. Okay, they're already lost souls. Yep. Oh my goodness, collective. These energies, entities, soulless ball and pit forces, along with people that are using these forces and just playing in the wickedness, it's going to be laid to rest. What did I just say, collective? People doing grave magic, going and meeting at the crossroads, conjuring up and creating all kinds of wickedness, spells, just all kinds of ceremonies they're hosting and hell, you know what I mean? And hell. Wow, that came out my mouth. They're going to be doing this in hell for eternity. Burning at that. But these are occult groups and they're creating ceremonies to do this stuff. It says here they're going to be laid to rest. Wow, not in peace. Whoa, collective. Any other messages, ancestors, from my Tell It Like It Is deck? That is right. I am telling it like it is today, collective. My gosh. Any other messages? You could have felt incubus and succubus energies. This is what they are covered with, collective. I don't know. I'm just feeling I have to say this because I literally had a dream of this as well. Past life energies. These energies could have also, this could have involved incest. Okay, you know, back in the day, especially in the past time, in those Egyptian times, how to keep things within the bloodline. And people are still doing it within certain other cultures. Family incest, ancestry, that could have been in your bloodline and your lineage of that occurring. Now we look at it kind of in a like bombastic side-eye type of way, but that's how they kept the bloodline going and, you know, strong within a family. But now we look at it again and it doesn't look as pleasing, you know, to the eye and to the energy nowadays. But someone could have experienced that recently, some type of incest within a family. Okay, my gosh, could have been a mother and son dynamic with the family incest type of thing. Maybe a sister or brother type of thing. My gosh, collective. It says it's backfiring. The card came out. I'm sitting here shuffling. It said backfiring. Things are backfiring as I speak, collective. My gosh. You are returning that energy back to where it belongs. Yes, justice is going to be served. When I see the scales here, I think of Anubis and Mayat. That came to me again. From Poetic and Hobos. Justice will be served. This don't even have to pertain to, my gosh, this don't have to pertain to family. This could pertain to ex-lovers, you know what I mean? Just any place and thing. Co-workers, ex-friends, ex-situations, Okay, it literally says the evil eye. They were given the evil eye, but it's showing a face here holding the white flag. They're going to be holding a white flag to your ancestors and spirit guides, to God, aka Ra, due to them giving you evil eye. It's going to go blind. That came out, collective. Whoa. And this face don't look too happy. Them holding the white flag. Talking about I surrender. Surrender to your ancestors and spirit guides, to God himself, not to you. Not to you. Any other messages from my Tell It Like It Is deck? I'm telling you, collective. And it's showing thunder. When it said lay to rest, it could have been raining or thundering where you were, collective, weather-wise. I'm telling you, these energies are going to war for you because they want to. The higher realms is going to war for you because these energies that are being eclipsed, they don't want you to go into a new timeline, a new frequency, a new energy, confirmation. They don't want you to be in your bag, focusing on your money, just focusing on your honey. You know, if a new honey's coming into town, or just focusing on yourself, sweetening yourself, loving on yourself. They don't want you to be focusing on that. They want you to focus on them and what they're doing. But I am throwing out this dirty laundry. I am airing it out, not keeping it in. This energy needs to be transmuted. My gosh, collective. Again, justice is being served. That came out. The scales came out. They're going to be judged in the underworld. I'm telling you. Yeah, these are pimps that drinks and just take on all kinds of poison. All kinds. Poison as in the from the female or males that they connect with in a physical or sexual way. Again, to using all kinds of substance. Okay. Abusing divination. Whatever they do for their kinks. Again, these are energies that are, my gosh, pimps. They're pimp Pete's. These are frogs. Okay. Frogs on a log. Whoa, collective. Oh my gosh. So these other cards fell out for my Tell Like It Is. Like I've been saying, collective, it's either be saved or get left. And it's showing here a rabbit going down the hole. They went down the hole messing with you, collective. They don't know who they were messing with. You possibly was the rabbit going down the hole, exploring and learning yourself in the dark to come out to the light. Maybe you're going through the dark night of soul or doing your shadow healing or work, and they wanted to join you. Or they wanted to dig a deeper hole for you to go down, okay, in. But you don't mind, maybe. I don't know, collective. But again, angels is pulling you out. It's showing angels coming, higher realms is coming to pull you out of this hole, okay, that they're trying to dig extra feet for you to be in. It's showing higher realms digging this angel out, this rabbit out of the hole. Also, this could present the angels, the higher realms, spirit guides, your ancestors, putting these energies that wanted to come after you, entities, people that are doing things, that has the incubus and succubus angel, fallen angel complex, warlock, horlock, witch type of energy to them, dark witch energy, dark warlock energy to them. They're going to be pushed down the hole, is what I'm hearing. It says going down the hole. Whoa. As you continue to heal your wounds, collective, and mind your business, is what it's saying for me to do, and also for you to do. Confirmation. Continue healing your own wounds. Mind your business. These are the energies. This is the message that these other energies, okay, from people as well, that are projecting needs to do, but they refuse. So when they refuse, this came out. Death to mortals. Oh my gosh, collective. I get the chills when I see that card. Death to mortals. Yeah, these are soulless beings. They want to keep you in a mortal combat. Talking about let's fight. Death to mortals is what my ancestors and spirit guides said, because this came up on the top. Man, I wish I would have recorded this live so you could see it. It's showing spirit guides right at the top after that. My gosh. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and use my other deck, collective. Say no more with this deck. I'm telling you, I was hoping something else came out. Yeah, they're going to be facing spiritual jail. That flew out on my knee. My gosh, collective. They're going to be on their knees, begging please. Okay, again, from the evil eye they wanted to project, and all this darkness they wanted to send your way. Again, justice is being served. They're going to be serving spiritual court. Waving the white flag again. It's going to be too late. Too late to apologize to you, collective. My gosh, it is too late is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the song. Whoa, collective. It is time for you to continue moving forward with your life and new energy and new frequency. Okay, on a new timeline. Okay, it is time. Wow. What came up here at the top after shuffling? God's time. It is God's time. Yes, God's time is what I'm hearing. God's time. Someone's name could start for D. Someone's name could be Drake. Wow, collective. Spirit guides and God's time is on deck. My gosh. All right, let me go ahead and use my other deck. These decks that want to come, cards that want to come out. At the top, it shows the matrix. Yes, they want to keep you in a... My gosh, collective, they want to keep you in the matrix. You're coming out of the matrix is what I'm feeling, and is what you're hearing. It says red rum, run. And what does my picture show in the background? They running. This could represent you running, collective, into your new timeline, new frequency, new energy, just a new life, just a new way of thinking, feeling, being. Also, this could represent the people, past, place, and things of the old timeline of energy running. It says run. My gosh, collective. I'm talking to these ones that are running that were pleasure seekers. They went all around the world to be pleased by the shiny puss wagon and by rotten fruit. Is what I'm talking about. Incubus and succubus energy just that came out. My nose is itching. I'm speaking truth, collective. They're going to be running. They think they was coming to run to you to receive some blessings, to run to you to receive an upgrade, running to you to receive some puss or some wang. I don't think so. They could stay where they lay. They could stay where they are. You're not down for nothing, collective. No bull. They could stay where they are with their nasty incubus and succubus ass. Shit, collective. I am on one right now. Yeah, they're vamps. Whoa, it says they're going to be banished. They're going to be banished. Thank you, ancestors and spirit guides. Nothing but vamps. My gosh. You're going to continue moving forward. Continue moving forward. Pressing on. Moving forward, collective. I know it gets hard. It gets tough. It is draining and it's daunting. Keep moving forward. Carrying that shirt of protection. Carrying that shirt of armor. Of faith and hope and belief and love within yourself. And of healing. My gosh, collective, of self-love, of forgiveness, of that light that's within you, collective, of the shirt saying mind your business, stay in your lane and drink your waters type of shirt, collective. Turn your head up, your nose, your face away when you're seeing someone going through things, or they want to come back and plead and beg for your forgiveness, or for you to hear them out, or just throwing up that surrender. You turn your face and you keep moving forward, because you know they're going through some things. You know that they're going through some karma. It says, what's your goblins? That came out. You could have faced or been going through some type of goblin energy, collective. But again, that energy is going to be sent right back. It's returned back to the source and senders, whatever entity and energy it came from. Back to them and whoever was using and projecting. Back to them, back to the source and senders. Please and thank you. Immediately. Okay, any other messages? Collective, I feel like you're looking to get into or want to do. Okay, this other deck is sticking out to me. Yep, continue drinking your waters. Collective, mind your business. They want to do these Ouija boards. Ouija boards, Ouija boards. I'm hearing that song, Ouija Coochie, la la la. I don't know who sings that. That just came to me. Yeah, they was doing all kinds of stuff. Because tricks are for kids. They playing kid games. They're going to win kid prizes. My gosh, they're going to lose their soul on using a kid token coin. They're going to lose their soul. Spiritual retreat, collective. I feel like you're looking into wanting to go to maybe a spiritual retreat. Yeah, because you're worth it. My gosh, it's literally showing from this message. This is definitely for me. Self-love vacay. You're looking to take some kind of trip, possibly. I did say that traveling is in your horizons. Yeah, your heart is open to receive love. Ooh, collective. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, a new honey is in town, maybe in your energy. Maybe you're going to be meeting somebody wherever you go. I don't know. But it's saying your heart is open to love. Self-love vacay is in the journey, in the new frequency, in a new timeline. Wow. Do we have any signs, collective, needs to know? Now, I do have the zodiac signs here. Okay. Any signs coming out? But you are worth, collective, taking a break. You're possibly looking to take a break. Okay. From just everything you've been going through, to reset yourself. I was also seeing 000 a lot. You may be going through some type of reset. That's why I feel like, I don't know, you're going to be going through some type of activation. Maybe that's why the visitations are coming from the higher realms. Whew. I don't know. I was hearing don't be scared when that occurs. Your soulmate trusts and believes in you. Aww. The real soulmate. I ain't talking about the false one, the counterfeit one. Definitely check my other previous message. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the real one. That is so sweet. Maybe you've been feeling a lot of love energy. Yes. You're in this full energy. Not for everybody. Okay. This can mean two ways. People are in a foolish energy that wants to come up against you, come at you, but they're about to be dealt with their own hands. That they dealt with, that they dibbled with, doodled with, as in like dealing in wickedness and darkness. They're going to be dealt with their own hand. They're the fool. But you're a good fool, collective. As in like, my gosh, and the devil came out. Someone could be a Capricorn, have that in their zodiac chart. The devil is on deck here on the table. Someone could be in a devil-like energy. Okay, like I said, playing with tricks. Playing kid games. Okay. Watching, snooping, using people on the pawn, on the chessboard as pawns. But again, this could be a Capricorn that's in this devil-like energy. You are an angelic divine being. Wow, that came out. Maybe your soulmate is seeing you as that too. Your new soulmate. You are getting out of God's way. Whoa, collective. You are getting out of God's way. Yeah, when you give it all to God, I mentioned that before. When you give all your situations and just you're letting Him take care of things. Again, you're surrendering. You're throwing a white flag saying, I'm giving this all to you, God, to whoever you serve for your highest good, because you're tired. And you're really just tapping into yourself, focus more into yourself, maybe getting into doing things that brings out the childlike energy in you. So that's you stepping out the way, tuning into yourself. And not trying to figure out everything, not trying to figure out who's doing that, who's doing this. Ancestors, spirit guides, the higher realms will reveal, celestial beings will reveal. But in the meantime, they're going to be dealing with your spiritual family. Your spiritual family of the dark and the light. Since they want to dabble and dibble and doodle and just nibble, whatever, in the dark, in the dirtiness, in the wickedness, they're going to experience your spiritual family of the dark. I'm telling you, you're not always of the light. I mentioned that before. Any other messages? Any other messages my collective needs to hear from my deck of inspiration, affirmations, and of zodiac signs? It says you're going through spiritual training. Whoa, collective, what I just say. Trust the process. That's what came out. I'm telling you, collective, the stuff you've been going through was so heavy. You felt like you was being punked. No, you're going through some spiritual training right now. Trust the process. Aww. Is your honey going to be like Nelly and Ashanti's love? Ashanti love? Ashanti, I believe she was like a, either she was like an indigenous person or she was like a god or goddess. A goddess, I believe. Do your research, but Ashanti, that has a meaning. Her name has a meaning. It's very ancient too. Someone's name could start for A, someone's name could be Ashanti, or someone's name could start for N, or it could be Nelly. Okay? Are y'all looking at Nelly and Ashanti's love? Their love is sweet. They went through some things too. Not all celebrity love is going to be sweet. You know what I mean? Whoa, collective. Taurus came out. Taurus could be a part of the shenanigans, or this could be for a Taurus or Capricorn. Okay, this message. My gosh, that came out. So right now, so far, it's showing earth signs. Any other messages? Wow, collective. I like when I saw that. You're getting out of God's way. I love that. My gosh, Jesus, take the will. Libra, speaking about will, justice is going to be served, collective, for sure. It showed it a few times. It showed the scales. It showed, it's saying spiritual court in session. And now Libra came out. My gosh. Someone could be an air sign. This could be the Libras that are doing the shenanigans, or this message is for a Libra. My gosh, collective. Any other message? Maybe you're looking into doing some self-care on a Sunday. It says self-care Sunday. Or you could just be doing it any time of day. Focus on yourself going inwards. Aquarius came out, another air sign. Whoa, collective. This could be Aquarius, a part of the shenanigans, or this could be relating to Aquarius. Okay. One last message. So far, these are the signs, air and earth signs. Any other zodiac signs? Wow. It says get grounded. And how does it feel when you plant new seeds? You're focused again on planting new seeds. Maybe you are looking into creating a garden some way. Maybe within the outskirts of your home, somewhere in another part of a land, or maybe within inside your home. It says focus on self-love, light, and watch the blessings come in spite of, whoa, collective, in spite of all that has occurred. They want you to really shift your energy and your perspective because you're going through training. That's what it said. It said you're going through some spiritual training. My divine beings, trust the process is what it's saying. Last but not least, from on top of my deck here, it says God is present in your life. You are not alone. My gosh. And I know sometimes you could feel alone. You know, you could be like, what's going on? Like, is anybody out there to help me in a spiritual realm or physical realm for what I'm just going through right now, for what's occurring? But is what you're hearing, it says you're going through training. Any other messages with my deck here? About to use another deck that I'm being called to use. It seems like all my handmade decks want to come and speak to me tonight to share with my collective. Okay. Scorpios. Again, that came out. So that is a water sign. This Scorpio could be a part of the shenanigans, or this message could be for a Scorpio. Yeah, so all these zodiacs came out. Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra, and Aquarius. My gosh, collective. Let's see what other messages. Wow, for me, just pulling from the top of my Ancestral and Spirit Guides deck. My gosh, Anubis came out. I mentioned about Anubis energy. I was been feeling for a minute lately. For a while, he's on deck. He is on deck. He said he deals with cemeteries, and balancing as well as protecting of the graves. Now, the card that I pulled previously said graveyard magic, or just graveyard, and it said rest in peace. These energies, COVID covens, that wants to play in the dirt, that wants to play with the dead. It says here that Anubis protects the graves. They're not obeying spiritual laws. So they're going against the dead. They're going against divination. They're going against, again, spiritual laws. And it says here, evil spirits of the spiritual and entanglement. He's the guide. He's the guide, and he is the protector. He's a jackal head deity who's preside over the embalming process and accompanying the dead kings in the afterworld. He believed in paying respect to the dead. Exactly. These people, place, and things that are dibbling and dabbling, dueling, dibbling, digging, is not respecting the dead. So do you think that the dead and the entities and energies that they're using, that they sold their souls to, signed over, sealed and delivered their life, their soul, their waking soul, their life, that they could be living a little bit better. They wanted to disrespect the dead. They wanted to use the wickedness that will always turn their cheek, their face, their eyes, themselves, and portray you. Okay? They get what they want and they portray you. They turn their cheek. They turn around and come back. They disrespect the dead. Anubis is not happy right now. He is about death and rebirth, cycles of life, transformation of the soul. Where do you think those souls are going to go to? Whoever's dibbling, whoever's your enemy, whoever entity that they're, the soulless entity they're using that has no soul, okay, that wants a soul. So they're going to be using these people that are projecting and doing things as hosts. They have no soul. Whatever they're using has no soul. And repeat that again. So they're using these people, place, and things as hosts. Anubis is about power and energy manipulation. They wanted to try to manipulate your energy, wanted to fuck with you, collective, in any kind of way, all kinds of ways. Anubis is on deck, okay? I remember hearing him say, "Your wish is my command." And this is what he's saying right now. Whoa, collective. Let me hit this bell a little bit harder. Whoa, he said, "Your wish is my command." He's coming down, collective, on your haters. My gosh. That want to be manipulators when he is the one that manipulates. My gosh, collective. They don't know who they're messing with, dealing with, or touching. Uriel. So this archangel is telling me, as well as to tell you, to focus on being a light, being a guiding light. Okay. He's the angel of creativity and prophecy. Okay, he helps you with your salvation and transformation for your highest good. He shows you how to have a capacity for discernment, seeing through an open heart, and invite divine grace. He helped the Bureau of Adam and Eve. So he helped buried Adam and Eve. Wow. And he also helps you tap into your creativity again, deepen your insight, see the verity of your future and your choices to create. And he makes your choices based on love. Wow. Transforms even your worst nightmares into a more better gift. My gosh, let's hit the bell on that. Call Archangel Uriel to help you change and transmute your nightmares into your dreams for your highest good. Whoa. Regret. He's the regent of the sun, the angel of presence. Archangel Uriel. Thank you so much, Archangel Uriel, for coming on deck. Yes, we need more gods of my light type of energy. Of angels, yes. So angels are coming out in this deck. Wow, this is a lot that came out here. As in the angels and of gods and goddesses and deities. All right, it came out. It fell. So this deity helps you deals with transformation again and problematics situation. Wow. Let go of the past. Whoa, collective. I was about to put that in all these decks. All these cards that came out, I was about to put it back, but I was like, let me just take it. And I don't know how to pronounce his name. Quetzalcoatl. My gosh, you'll see it in a shorts collective, but he helps you to let go of the past. Wow, he is the sky god, not a deity, a sky god that organized, wow, the cosmos. And he plays the role in endless cycles of creation and destruction of various human civilization. He also has the power to transform and to create as the god of the wind, water. Wow, fertility and creation. He has the ability to influence your life in a profound manner. Okay, I'm happy I didn't put that back. My gosh. You also could have been saying 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4s as sign and synchronicities. Things are aligning. Gabriel, Archangel, came out. Brings mercy, forgiveness, change, and transformation. A lot of transformation that you could be going through at this time, collective. He is the messenger. You could have been hearing trumpets, sounds of trumpets. Maybe you was listening to a lot of music, possibly. But this is a spiritual type of trumpet I'm talking about that I've heard plenty of times. A few times. Not a lot, but a few times. And that is a different kind of sound that you'll hear. But he is the messenger. Okay? He's the one that helped Mary. Okay? And she would give birth. So he told her that she was going to have a baby. Jesus. Wow. He also announced the birth of John to the world, and a prophet worked with him. Muhammad also worked with him. Connect with your feminine energy. He helps you to connect. Gabrielle helps you to connect with your feminine side for you to receive a message from your spirit. It also helps you to celebrate your life. They will also help you manifest your deepest desires, cleanse your body, mind, home, and spirit. My gosh. They also will help you to protect in violent weather or in your travels. Okay, so call on that angel to help you with that, as well as to communicate with your unborn child. Ooh. So my condolence to anybody that has experienced that. Okay. They're watching over you at this time, your unborn child. And this angel also helps you with herbal healing. Wow. Call on Archangel Gabriel and Uriel. These are powerful angels that came out. I got a few more. Okay. Archangel Israfel came out, burning one. Wow, again, judgment is occurring. This is a burning one. They blow the trumpet on Judgment Day. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Confirmation. Archangel Israfel is on deck. Judgment is being served. Judgment is being called right now. Whoo. I had to take a deep breath on that. These cards are names. It's powerful. Your name is powerful, collective. And again, people will tremble when they come up against you, especially when you have your spiritual background or backing you up. I'm telling you, energies, entities, deities, whatever people are using, or forces that are coming against you, the matrix, they're trembling. It says here, burning one blows the trumpet on Judgment Day. This angel helps people to burn off their limitation thoughts and results of their old behaviors. Whoa. A lot of transformation, a lot of creativity, a lot of, again, just leaving the past behind, moving forward is what I've been saying. This is what my message has just been about. You going on this new timeline, this new energy, this new frequency, these past energies are trying to keep you at. Call on these archangels to help you and guide you. You could like to write music, collective. This angel also inspires people to sing to lift their spirits. He also helps you to value yourself within, beauty within. Also fill your heart with deep sense of gratitude and helps you to see what miracles it is to have to receive. Again, of yourself, of you realizing how beautiful you are, and also realizing that life is a gift. He will show you how to feel or tap into. He will show you how to fill your days with beauty. My gosh, from within as well as without. This archangel also helps you to alleviate depression. So if you was feeling some type of way lately, or in the past or of the present, call on this archangel to help you with that. Israfel helps you with that. He also helps you to heal old wounds or injury, helps you to increase your musical abilities, and helps you to experience the power again of gratitude. That is very significant in this message. Still having faith, hope, belief, trusting the process, having gratitude. This is training that you're going through right now, collective. We're all going through. Archangel Zariel, dominion over memory. Whoa, he is the record keeper. So people that are trying to tap into or have been tapping into your energy or aura field without your consent, unbeknownst to them, notes are being taken. They're going to be going through spiritual jail, spiritual court. They're going to be judged on the scales. And it's going to be heavy, collective. Their ass is heavy. My gosh. As you're continuously being light, okay, letting go of the loads, like I said, letting go of what is not yours. Letting go of the past. It says in these cards, letting go. Burning the energy of the past. Burning away the limitations. People, place, and things put on us, put on you. My gosh, collective. Dominion over memory. He helps you to find lost objects, remember names, do well on exams, strengthen your memory, improve relationships with your family, and make balancing your checkbook easy. So, finances. Again, you're focusing on your bag. These energies are trying to keep you off focus, off kilter. My gosh. In regards to you staying focused on your finances. My gosh, they could be pocket watching you. Of course. Doing all kinds of wickedness towards you staying distracted. I don't think so. Call on Archangel Zariel to help you focus on that bag. Archangel Metatron came out. He's also no joke. This archangel, these are the angels that came out by me shuffling. So these angels are on deck right now. The one who sits next to God, he is no joke. He is the guide and messenger and channeler. This God helps you to, this archangel helps you to sustain human beings. Lord. Whoa, he helps you to sustain from human beings. Let me ring that again. My gosh, collective. Again, you're out of this world. Of course, people are going to be afraid what they don't understand. They're going to look at you some type of way because you carry a certain light about you. And yeah, they're not going to understand. So they're going to be afraid. They're going to be doing things because they're afraid, or they're jealous, or they're envious. They have full of the 7 sins. You trigger their darkness, demon, and light that they lack. So of course, they're going to be dibbling into the lower frequencies and dibbling in the dark. Archangel Metatron says he's going to help you to sustain from human beings. He also helps guides children who has passed away permanently into paradise and help them adjust to life there. So again, this is the second time that I'm seeing this in regards to children that have passed. If you have experienced that, my condolences. My gosh, I don't wish that on nobody, not even on my enemy. But if someone has, again, experienced a loss, my condolence. But call on Archangel Metatron to help you. And again, your children could be watching over you, collective. This Archangel also helps, again, for you to feel some relief and from grief of parents who, it says parents who, I'm trying to understand my own handwriting here. It says he prince of ministering angels. He's the prince of ministering angels. Okay. That's what it says. He also preserves and helps you to embrace and the link between human beings and the divine. My gosh, he helps you to ease your grief, find peace during times of crisis, send your prayers to heaven. Remember I said he's the archangel of channeling. He helps you to transform confirmation, a painful death to a peaceful one, and he helps you to deepen your connection to your spirit. Wow. Archangel Michael is no joke. All these angels, again, are powerful in their own way. They have their own special gifts and ranking, and you know what I mean, for the human beings, you know what I mean, as well as for the divine beings. Call on Archangel Metatron to help you, collective. Archangel Raziel came out. Okay. He is the patron of secret wisdom, messenger of the celestial realms. Whoa, collective. I mentioned the celestial realms before. Archangel Raziel. He has the mysteries of the universe. He helps you with divine knowledge, originality, and pure thought. It says he will show you how to tap into your natural ebb and flow of the universe so you can manifest. These fallen angels, succubus and incubus, warlock and witch, bitches out here in this world, and people that are of the low frequency don't want you to be manifesting out here. He also helps you with your deepest desires and harness the magic that lives within each human being. He also comes up with great ideas. He helps you to access your inner wisdom, connect with spirit, release any limiting behaviors, and help you to materialize a new place to live or a great job. Whoa, collective, is that what you're thinking about? Whoa, call on Archangel Raziel. I talked about transportation previously. Okay, that could be in your horizons, but if you are trying to manifest somewhere else or just be doing something else within your career, call on Archangel Raziel to help you. I'm telling you, collective, this is some powerful stuff here. Powerful stuff. Any other messages? I've been throwing out just a lot of my cards. I felt like this was a day to just deliver my cards. My messages, my deck. Any messages from my encounters of the light and dark? Any messages from this deck for my collective? Okay, this message went pretty long, but I'm just going with the flow here, the ebb and flow. Yes. Archangel Raziel, he's helping me with the ebb and flow. Okay, this card bent. Yeah, back off, hex or voodoo. Witchcraft house is closed. People, place, and things If they're using karmic, toxic ass, witches and warlocks to be doing these, abusing divination or using these false priests and priestess, fake spiritualists, religious people, they're using and abusing divination and spirituality and religion all together, they're going to be going out of business. It's literally showing a house on fire. Back off, hex or voodoo, witch house is closed, out of service, out of business. Time is up, collective, is what it said. Whoever and whosoever, all parties involved, time is up. Back off, time is up. You've been caught, pretty much. Any other messages? That literally came out. Wow, collective. That came out. Any other messages from this deck? My collective need to know. Wow. And I'm going to just pull from the top because it relates to what I just said. Yeah, these are reptilian energies that are doing the... These are the energies and people that are dibbling and dabbling and being quiet on a creek, causing all kinds of mayhem and mischief in the darkness. But things are going to come out to light. I'm exposing these energies and entities. The other cards that came out, my gosh, collective, from my deck. It says here, you are outer worldly or wordly. Pleiadians can be significant from the origins. What is it? Orions can be significant energy. It says outer worldly energy, stimulation, the matrix. Again, you're about to, or you're going through a reset of the ego, of the death of the ego, possibly, collective. Again, shifting from the darkness into the light. Night of the soul, dark night of the soul, shadow work and healing you're going through. This is what I said. Shifting timelines, inner dimension. Family of the light. My gosh, that came out. A lot of space and galaxy cards came out here. Star family came out. Of the light. Orions again, starseed. You could be of the Orion starseed, Andromedan starseed, cosmic science. You could be looking into, astro-terrestrial beings. You possibly will be coming encounters with Sarian or Sarian starseed. You could be a Sarian starseed. Wow, collective. A lot of celestial realm energy is on deck here. The portal came out. It's showing the Milky Way. This is of a feminine energy, death and rebirth you could be going through, transformation, again, inner, outer, worldly, dimensional things could be, you could be encountering. Family of the light, again, astro, testral. It's just repeating itself. So, again, by me seeing that picture, my gosh, collective, Lord have mercy. Whoa. Third eye activation. You could be seeing orbs. Seeing the sun in different hues of colors through your third eye, collective. You could be getting activated, or your third eye could be healing from it being attacked, tampered with. Or you're going through some activation. Yes. Yeah, they were doing moon magic, doing things during the moon times, before the moon times, day or night. Day and night is what I heard by Kid Cudi. So his name starts with K. Day and night. Day and night. Someone was astral projecting using black magic. Yeah, during the moon. It says moon magic here. Exactly. Again, you could be a reincarnation. It's literally showing, wow, collective. You could be getting some spiritual capabilities. Your chakras could be opening. It shows a lot of stuff that could be happening. I'm not going to take I'm not going to say on this video, but you're just transmuting for your highest good. A lot of good things is occurring with you and your ancestors. That could be happening with you with this card. It's saying reincarnated. You could be reincarnated into someone you was in a past life. You're reincarnated into what you are now or becoming, collective. Wow. Protection from the ancient realms. Yep, it's showing a cross. It's showing the Ankh, collective. That's the original cross, by the way. But it's showing the Ankh. You are being protected even when you're sleeping. It's showing a lot of night pictures, space, galaxy type of drawings, pictures here. Orbs. You could be seeing orbs from the corner of your eye, or it literally could just be happening in front of you, collective. Yep. I can relate. Orbs of all colors coming to see you. Could be of fairies, fairy spirits, just of the higher realms, childlike energy you could be tapping into, and you could be seeing this as you heal and tap into your childlike energy even the more. Wow. Speaking to your celestial family or just to the higher realms. Tapping into yourself and your healing. Again, it's healing your inner child, and you could be seeing or will see orbs. And they could be small or big. Orbs come in many shapes, colors, and sizes. They just move fast. You're being protected and shielded. It's showing this rose covered in a shield of or bubble of protection. Could be of glass. But this is like a spiritual kind of covering and protection. You're beautiful, but collective, you also come with thorns. You're saucy. You don't play, collective. You don't have time to play. You're going to be spraying. My gosh. Spraying the Ray, collective. Someone's name could be Ray. Spraying on these energies that want to be pests, collective. My gosh. But it says you're delicate. Okay? You're a divine being. You are astrally protected, but you also could be enchanting. You could be mystical. You are a astral light. Okay, this may not pertain to everybody, but collective, to those that know yourself and your energy and who you are, what you are, and the energy you carry. You are a beautiful rose with those characters, collective. You are also a phoenix rising. Whoa, collective, from the ashes. Let's hit that again. From the ashes. From the shadows, from the fire. My gosh. From the floods. You are a phoenix rising from the ashes. From everything, everybody, any one place or thing have done to you to try to flood you, try to just keep you all in your emotions, try to keep you down, bound, chained. You are rising, collective. My gosh, do you feel that energy? You are rising. Says here, rising phoenix. Dragon spirits could be significant energies. You are a warrior spirit. Viking energies also could be significant. You may have had that or experienced that in your timeline back in the day. When you was a kid. You're not young anymore. I don't know, collective, if you wish to be a kid again. This is talking about just healing your kid energy, okay? For those that didn't have a good experience all the time. I don't know if you want to go back to being a kid, but yeah, just healing your kid-like energy is what I'm referring to for some. But yeah, you carry that warrior spirit, collective. You just rise every time energies, entities, people, place, and things want to play. You rise, collective. My gosh. Again, use your discernment when you are, feeling sensitive and you're, getting visitations. of all kinds, collective. Again, you could be definitely just a different kind of being, you know, and again, you have experienced so much stuff. You can write a book, collective. Possibly you are a writer. Maybe you're going to become a writer. Yes, collective. Claim that if it's for you. But you could pretty much, again, write a book of just what you have experienced. My gosh. In this real life from the spiritual streets. Outer worldly encounters is showing outer worldly beings looking at you. Alien encounters, like I said, white ETs. Or just outerly beings coming to look at you and just watch you. My gosh, you could be feeling, maybe experiencing, again, monitoring spirits, but not of the bad, not of lower frequency, also of the higher energy, higher realms, protecting and watching over you. They see you in your power. They see you in your energy. They see you in your pure light. Okay, and they want to learn. They want to know. They're curious. They want to possibly work with you, collective, as you continue to elevate. Read Psalms 91. It's showing someone sleeping, and it says, I am safe in my Father's name, in Jesus' name, whoever you serve for your highest good. But it's saying to read Psalms 91. Any other messages? This message went really long. Again, I was going with the ebb and flow. I used multiple decks of mine. Let's see what Egyptian god of the zodiac sign. I did say I wanted to use that. What zodiac sign of the Egyptian zodiac signs has to say to the collective? Okay. Currently working on this one now. What message do we have for the collective? Is there a zodiac sign? Is there an Egyptian zodiac sign? Okay, that one flipped over. I'm going to do a Stera beginning. 2 of them came out. To end this message. Whoa, whoa, collective. Guess what cards came out? These are ancestors in spirit. Guides that are watching over me, over my collective that can relate. Basset came out. The 2 sisters. Cats could be significant in this message too. Cat spirit, feline spirit that you carry, collective, that you have. But you have a heavy protection of the Egyptian ancient gods and goddesses watching over you, especially of Sekhmet and Basset. Sekhmet don't play. She protects the family. She protects the mother energy, the mothers of the family, the matriarch of the family. She comes to destroy as well energies, entities, people, horlocks, warlocks, witches, whoever, whatever. Sekhmet is in the building. Whoa, Sekhmet and Basset is coming to town. They're already here, collective, is what you're hearing. They come to destroy. Basset comes to protect as well. With her energy, again, she protects. These are 2 sisters. One is more calming than the other. Yeah, one is really calming than the other. The other one's really a protector. The other one's more of a nurturer. Basset is a nurturer. Sekhmet protects. My gosh, someone has a feline spirit of that bloodline, of that ancestry in their, in their bloodline, Egyptian bloodline. Some way, somehow, Maybe you're looking into that. But a feline energy or spirit is protecting my collective, protecting me at this time, collective. Whoa. Let's hit that again. Nice and crisp and clear. Get through to the ears, to my collective. Wow. I did say I was going to pull out one a tea message from my jar. Let's see. Thank you for sticking around. This went really long, but if you have stuck around, please share this message. Like also this message. Give me a thumbs up. A lot of energies came out today in this message. A lot of gems I expressed and share with you. Definitely you can use. Wow, 888 came out, collective. You also could have been seeing 222s as a sign and synchronicity of numbers. Okay, I pulled that out. Your blessings is coming. Blessings is being balanced. You're being balanced. Wow, it says many path leads to the same destination. It doesn't matter how you get there. No matter what people are trying to do to you in the dark, in the behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back, whatever and whoever they are, still continue to run, still continue to walk, continue to glide, slide, skip to the loo, again, creep, walk, however you're doing it, skip. You know, just taking your time, getting to where you need to go. All path leads to that same destination, is what it's saying. Nobody can take you off of that destination but yourself. The other one I have from a previous message you saw in my shorts, but I didn't read it. It says here, the reward for having feelings is a great joy. Now that came from my jar, my message in a bottle. So I gave you a tea message to end and a message in a bottle. Definitely a lot of messages came out from this, from what I shared with you. So take what resonates, leave the rest, collective. This was very powerful and profound message. I hope you carry along with you. Again, you listen and listen. Take notes, collective, because your enemies are definitely taking notes. So you take notes as well for your highest good and use it for your highest good, collective. Continue shining your light within this darkness and keep going on your path, all right? To your path of healing, whatever that may be. Stay tuned for more messages. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Take care and peace.